kitchen table read. A series of astonishing shots of the townscape, buildings, people, landmarks, ultimately landing on a 20-something-year-old girl dressed casually standing on top of a high building on the ledge.
The idleness, the moral inertia, the sense of futility. We all have a tendency to loll about doing nothing, thinking futile thoughts. But it is in those minds that gambling debts, desperate philosophies and suicides are hatched. And it is in those thoughts that I found myself lost in. Now people spend years of their lives looking to escape from this. But oh no, not me. All I needed was a friend who smoked more weed than breathed air and a stranger. That's me there. I like to call this my futile state, where psych doctors everywhere would take note, because all it took for me to come back down was a fake flower on a late bus.
A mobile phone rings, voiceover ends, and Tegan reacts.
What, Coop?
Where are you?
Around.
Okay, Miss I like to be vague and mysterious. Well, when you decide to stop being all cranky, your most bestest friend in the whole world has a present for you. Let's get your butt off that roof and come join me.
Fine. But don't think I'm doing this for you. I want my present. And I'm not cranky.
Tegan hangs up and pockets the phone. Taking one last look at the view, she turns and heads towards the door, walks down a flight of steps and out into a street. Titles, possible dictionary definition. Exterior, Coop's house. Tegan crosses the street, past a few cars, and stops outside a block of flats and rings. A few minutes pass and she gets no response. She pulls out her phone and dials a number.
Coop, open the door.
Oh, I'm not there.
What? Where the hell are you? I'm freezing.
Jesus, T, I can practically hear you pouting through the phone. I'm not far, I'm at our spot.
I'm not pouting, I'm cold. Can't you come back here?
Afraid not. Run, and warm you up.
Tegan turns from the door and starts walking down the street, still talking to Cooper on the phone.
I'm not running.
Yeah, I thought you'd make it down the street if you tried, you lazy git.
Laugh it up. This is better be worth it. See you later.
Tegan hangs up and pockets her phone. Exterior, park. Cooper's casually sitting on a swing, smoking a cigarette, and with his back to Tegan. She walks towards him and takes a seat on the swing next to him.
You know they'll kill you, right?
As Coop goes to answer, Tegan steals a half-smoked cigarette from his hand and takes a drag.
Not if you smoke it, they won't. Any reason as to why you always find the need to do that?
I'm saving your life. Any reason why you're making us sit in the cold?
Oh, a bit nostalgic. We never come here anymore.
It's because it's freezing out here.
Stop with the weather comments. Do you not want to know what I got you?
Okay, what did you get me then?
Coop picks up a bag that was sitting to the side and starts to go through it, eventually pulling out a plastic flower.
This.
Tegan takes the flower slowly and stares at it in shock.
Where did you find it?
Someone gave it to me. I wouldn't explain why, but they said it was really important you had it.
Who?
It's fucking weird, really. I mean, who gives someone a plastic flower and a cryptic message? But she did seem a bit weird.
Cooper, who gave you the flower?
Coop stops rambling at the sound of his name and looks up at Tegan and slowly answers.
She said her name was Naomi.
What? Are you sure? Definitely have. I mean, no. What?
Well, Teague, really articulate that. Yes, Naomi. She said this would help things.
When did you see her?
Exterior, bus stop, strap on. Tegan is stood by a bus stop, pulling on her coat in an attempt to keep herself warm. As she stares into the direction of the oncoming traffic, another girl, half hidden underneath an umbrella and wearing a fake flower, approaches. As she comes to a stop by the bus stop, Tegan sighs impatiently and checks her watch.
Have you been waiting long?
Feels like it. The weather's definitely not helping.
The stranger nods in agreement and looks up.
Yeah, it's a bit shit, isn't it? You can hide in here with me until the bus arrives if you like.
I don't know. The bus shouldn't be too long.
Are you sure? I really don't mind. I mean, this bus really is taking its sweet time about turning up.
You're right then. I don't think I can pull off a drowned or rat look much longer anyway.
Well, I didn't want to say anything.
Be nice. I don't even know your name and you're insulting me.
Well, in that case, I'm Naomi.
You still don't get to insult me. But I'm Tegan. It's nice to meet you, Naomi. And your brother.
Exterior, park. Tegan sits staring down at the flower, twirling it absent-mindedly, whilst Cooper watches her. She then screams in frustration as she throws the flower to the ground. Jumping up from the swing, she starts to pace in front of Cooper.
What's up? I thought you'd be happy to hear from her again. You went on her own. I'm not about right enough.
What's up? This isn't fair. You can't just randomly spring this on me. It's not fair.
Tegan finally stops pacing and faces Cooper.
When did you see her?
A couple of days ago. Why is this so important? It's just some girl with a flower.
A couple of days? Why wouldn't you tell me something like that? It's hardly a recurring thing.
Because it didn't seem important.
Well, it was. Maybe if you weren't so high all the goddamn time, you would have realised.
Tegan moves forward and picks up the flower, then turns back to face Cooper.
It's not fair. I'm always there for you, so I didn't tell you one thing. So fucking what?
No, Coop, you're not. That's the point. Just tell me what she said.
She said this would help, and to not give up.
Cooper reaches into her pocket and pulls out a
She gave me this as well.
exterior bus stop, flashback 2. Tegan and Naomi are both standing at a bus stop together. Tegan looks up to check where the bus is and then down the phone in size.
Why is it whenever I'm at a bus stop with you, the bus doesn't show up?
It's because they don't like you.
Hey!
What? It's true. They're never late when you're not here.
What about when you were late meeting me last week?
Oh, that wasn't the bus's fault. I just got lazy.
Not cool! So the buses apparently hate me. Shall we walk?
I wouldn't say they hate you. Maybe just a slight dislike. But yeah, sure.
Naomi and Tegan walk away from the stop and head up the street, talking amongst themselves.
So, are you doing what we talked about?
Yeah, pretty much.
Teague, it's important.
Oh no, I am doing it. It's just hard, you know? I didn't realise how hard.
You can do it though. What about Coop? How are things with him now? Have you told him yet?
No, things are pretty much the same. Coop's Coop. He's great and all. He's just,
Coop?
yeah.
I know it's difficult, but you need to talk to him. You need to sort this out for your own sake. Him and everything else.
What if it doesn't work? What if it all falls to shit and I lose him? It's the last thing I have left.
It won't happen. From what you've told me about him, he sounds like a great guy. Besides, what's that mean?
True. I'll try. Next time I see him, maybe. If he's sober, that is.
Well, let me know how it goes. I'm positive it's going to go well.
Exterior park. Tegan takes a note from Cooper and reads it.
What does it say?
Says, don't think too badly of me for leaving so long. I hope this reminds you not to give up. It has Edinburgh as well.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to find her.
Tegan pulls out a phone and dials a number whilst walking away.
Tegan, wait!
Exterior bus stop, present day. And Tegan at her back and see her as she and Cooper approach.
Why did you do that?
Naomi turns around to face them and takes a step back. She sees Cooper as well.
Teague!
No, why did you do that?
I'm sorry, I thought it would be for the best.
The best? You're gone for so long and then you just give Cooper flower for me? What the hell?
Tegan, I honestly thought it was for the best. I didn't mean to be gone for so long, but I didn't want you to forget what you promised me.
Naomi pulls Tegan into a hug, admiring how sorry she is. Cooper finally steps forward and interrupts them.
Anyone want to explain what is going on?
The two girls break apart and turn to face Cooper. They both look at each other before Naomi starts to explain.
Well, you know we met a few months ago, right?
Yeah.
Well, when I first met her, Tegan was so down and just stuck. We met up a lot after that, just to hang out and talk about things.
About what?
About her, about you, everything really. I just wanted her to be happier. I knew I'd have to leave for a while, so I got her to promise me to not give up on herself, to try and fix what she felt was wrong in her life.
Naomi turns to face Tegan.
Hopefully you did, but I wanted to give you something to remind you, so I sent that flower to you. I know how much it amused you when you first saw it.
I think it was more you that amused me, but yeah, thanks. I did try. Thanks, is that cool?
Yeah, of course it is. Why didn't you tell me you were so sad?
Cooper, Naomi had just met me and she could see it. You're my best friend, you should have seen it a mile off.
Guess we do have some things to talk about.
Cooper looks at Naomi, takes a few breaths, and finally speaks.
Thank you for looking after her when I didn't. I won't forget it.
Don't worry about it, Coop. I'm gonna head off, but I'll see you two around.
Naomi turns and walks away. Tegan and Cooper watch her leave, then Cooper slowly takes Tegan's hand and pulls her into a hug. They break apart and walk in the other direction. Epilogue.
Too often we underestimate the power of a touch, a smile, a kind word, a listening ear, an honest compliment, or the smallest act of caring, all of which have the potential to turn our life around.